everywhere. All right, guys, we just got here to these ones. We'll see how it goes. We have bad weather heading our way, and this is kind of like the start of it. With high winds, which it doesn't make doing leaf cleanups easy. I'll tell you right now, if I can give you any tip, do not try to beat the wind. I don't care what size blower you have, you are not going to win that battle. The wind is persistent as can be. If you can imagine, or I guess used as an example, walking into the ocean, the waves rarely ever stop or calm down. They're just persistent. It keeps coming and coming and coming. So what we did is started at the furthest one up the block here and worked our way on down our properties. There was other companies in the area working as well. So the last thing we wanted to do was add to their mess that they were working on. So we did really well. This one here, though, we did find a huge surprise in the backyard that we weren't too happy about. We're not sure exactly where it came from, but yeah, I'll show you guys in just 1 minute. We were vacuuming these up as soon as we got done with them. I mean, pretty much dumping out of the bagger right onto the ground and sucking them up because the wind would take the piles right on down the road to the neighbors if we didn't. Right here, one of the neighbors came over and he's like, "Are you guys going to be able to fit me in today?" And we're like, "Oh yeah, absolutely. We'll be able to fit you in. This truck holds a ton, guys." We really don't know its full capacity yet, but we're going to show you that at the end of this video, what we got in here, which I believe ended up being 5 leaf cleanups. So when I got out back here, I found a little surprise. One of the neighbors decided they were going to do a leaf cleanup on their lawn and dump them into the back of our customer's lawn. And yeah, that's what's right here. So you're not going to bag up that many leaves. I mean, it was probably a couple feet close to it or so worth of leaves. And I know these were not our customers because they were a different kind of leaf. Some of our customers mixed in with it, but our customers' leaves here, they're a real fine, small leaf on this side. But these were a lot bigger. So anyways, went ahead and reduced it down. I'll talk more about it here in a second. Reduced it down with the big HDX, got them to a more manageable size. And yeah, now using the bagger, because if I tried to drive into that big old pile with this bagger, it would just plug it up instantly. It would just be too much material to try to get through the bagging system on the side bagger. So TQ, she just kind of helped me work the pile up here a little bit. I'm dumping out front real fast and vacuuming them up, so it takes a split second longer. But we got this one knocked out and made it look really, really good. And yeah, we're going to keep an eye on, you know, the future cleanups here, because the last thing you want is somebody, you know, adding to your job because, you know, maybe, I don't want to assume anything, but you don't want them to think, hey, just because you have a professional company coming, it's okay to add to that, because it's not. We're not sure. We kind of have an assumption, but we're not going to accuse anybody. But somebody dumped an entire huge pile of leaves in the backyard of our customer's property. Not a big deal. We'll take care of it, but definitely going to keep an eye on it to make sure it doesn't become a reoccurring thing, because the last thing you want is a neighbor thinking just because their neighbor has a lawn care service getting leaf cleanups that they can just add theirs to it, and you know, it's okay because we're just coming to clean them up anyway. So we're going to keep an eye on it. If it happens again, we're going to have a conversation with our customer so that he can have a conversation with his neighbor. not how we typically like to do a job of this size. Normally we'll just get the baggers, clean it all up, make a huge pile here at the back of the big truck, and then vac them all up at once. But unfortunately, due to the crazy wind, we did not want them all blowing down the block and into the neighbors. We try to reduce that as much as possible to keep everybody happy, and I think we achieved that. Yes, it was more work on our end. Yes, we used more fuel keeping the billy goat at a low idle, but we're willing to do that to keep everybody satisfied and to do a really good job. And right here, the neighbors came out. A few of them came out and thanked us so much. The lawn looked absolutely beautiful. We made sure it was okay. We put signs out, so that's what we did. So, bandit signs. You see one right over there. TQ's just coming back from putting one on this property around the corner where there's more road, more cars on the road, I should say. And then we got one back over there on that one that we do. Those guys are rocking the one out right beside us. So the neighborhood should look pretty darn good here for at least an hour. Anyways, guys over here were super appreciative, came out and thanked us a lot, and it was really nice of them. Yeah. So we're gonna get on out of here. That was a lot of work.
Yeah, make sure the aluminum leaf thing doesn't, you might want to tuck it in there.
Okay, yeah, I will.
It's just sitting on top of the multi-port.
Sounds good. All right, we're on out here. We just spent right around 3 hours on all of these, and good money makers, no complaints here. Full leaf cleanups on all three. We don't got to go nowhere, and yeah, we got them done. I'll put a link to those UZ marketing signs down in the description. Super cheap and affordable, and yeah. Did you come to check on me, make sure I did it? No, I'm she don't trust me.
There you go, good job.
Here, set it back there, please. I can't look. Just set it up over that tire there.
Shorty McGee here.
Yeah, you got it, babe. I believe in you. I believe in you. Excuse me, lady. So we're kind of in between. We still got some mowing to get done, some leaf cleanups to do, and yeah, feels like right now that we're gonna be pushing some white stuff before long. Whew. That cool air will cut through you. No, I'm all right with that. I mean, as long as it just keeps on moving and moving and moving.
Ugh. I have nothing to say about that. right, guys, I got this field. This is the last field mow of the season. Got her all knocked down. One pass, not a single straggler. Looks good.
My nose is pouring.
Hey, you want to mow this area and I'll take that trimmer and go trim up front there?
Okay. My nose is literally pouring out. Good thing they can't see real well up close. That thing's not running right.
It's cold.
Well, it shouldn't be. I've been trimming for 30 minutes. Should be nice and hot now.
Where are you going?
I'm gonna put this back on the truck.
You need the mower?
I'll come back. I'm gonna get the blower. It is getting colder throughout the day here, guys.
I just remembered something.
What?
That I drove here separately. I could have left 10 minutes ago.
Could have.
I'm just kidding.
You could have. Alright guys, so I think it went pretty darn good for our first voyage. GoPro went dead on us. I'd say for how many properties do we have? Five properties. This thing just mulches them up so fine, guys. Like, I know it's hard to tell, and some of them we did mulch up too, but it's like powder. We can fit a lot more in here than I thought, so it's kind of wondering. That's why we stopped at 5, but yeah, let's get it closed back up now.
What? That's the exhaust, baby, honey.
Yeah, it's cooled off. I checked it.
Okay. I got you. That was all me.
All you.
TQ with the assist.
Come on with that assist.
Ooh. Ooh.
All right, guys. GoPro went dead, so we had to switch to the phone, so I don't know what we got you there. Anyways, first dump, debris loader did excellent, no complaints. We have a huge storm coming, so we need to get our butts home. I'm starving. I got black stuff up in my nose. It's all kinds of bad. Anyways, hope you enjoyed the video as always. Keep mowing, keep growing.
Keep making money, boys and girls.
TQ with the assist.
TQ out.
Talk to you later.
Bye.